Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Michael or Kubera, and today we've got multiple news events to discuss. Bitcoin overtakes gold to become the best performing asset of 2020. Our Bitcoin is freaking out. I made a crypto TikTok. The Bitcoin block reward halving is in 11 days and 16 hours. It's at $8,800, but it went up to $9,420. But the main story of today is unclaimed money. It doesn't have to be Illinois. That's the state I'm from. But if you're an American and you might have any paychecks that didn't arrive over the past few years, even if you're not familiar with any, I had no idea that I had money waiting for me. This is legitimate because this is government money, which you could receive within the next 5 to 10 days if you don't need additional verification. If it's a larger amount, you're just going to have to submit your ID and some document that, hey, it is who you say you are, and then you can invest that money into cryptocurrency. So this is a topic I was unfamiliar with. I heard about it. I saw a lot of advertisements about it, but I didn't quite understand this. And then I realized that Credit Karma had this weird feature to it while I was checking my credit score, which that's going to be in a future video, how I had a credit score of 732 and it dropped to 380 and how to recover from that credit score. And I checked it out, and lo and behold, Google had some money for me. So you might make some money from this video. Some people had $500 or $1,000 waiting for it. So let's roll the intro and let's get into it. As you can see, 8,800 Bitcoin market cap is $246 billion. And whoa, a lot has happened over the past 24 hours. So Bitcoin hit at around April 30th, 8/19 UTC, $9,422.60. That is the closest we've seen to the $10,000 psychological barrier right before the Bitcoin block reward halving. So a lot of people are very excited about this. And as mentioned earlier, and it's 11 days and 16 hours. We are less than 2 weeks away. I'm going to leave a link to my TikTok for cryptocurrency. You might be surprised. You think everybody's dancing around, but I'm going to be posting crypto TikToks on there, and they've already gotten more views than on my crypto YouTube channel. If you don't have TikTok and you think it's a silly app, check it out. You might be surprised. There's a fair amount of financial, personal finance, crypto YouTubers who have turned into TikTokers who have over 100,000 followers. So there's two ways you can do this. You can go through Credit Karma, check your credit score, by the way, see if it's good. If there's anything that you need to report to the credit bureaus, you never know, check every few months. If you've got a lot of credit cards, check every single month to see if there's any weird things in your report that you have to file against, because sometimes that happens. Is very rare, but it could ding your credit score. There's a section in Credit Karma that's unclaimed money, and I am going to link that down in the description below. If you're from Illinois, this is the Treasurer's website here, and here it says, since 2015, the Treasurer's office has returned over $703 million in assets, cash, and value of returned shares. So it's cash. If a company didn't pay you or something weird happened to it, for example, in my case, it was in 2011. So I used to have a very, very old gaming YouTube channel. I didn't get paid, most likely. For some reason, Google didn't send it, and they sent it to the treasurer. So the government hangs onto your money, and if somebody dies and you have the legal rights to that because your family, that money goes to you. But there's a lot of money that's just unclaimed because people don't really know about it. Life pro tips: check for unclaimed money using government websites where valid. So this isn't only in the Americas, but from America, you can just check out Credit Karma and then put in your state. So Illinois was for me. I went to the US Treasurer, and here's how it looked like. So I searched in my name. I saw that, hey, I have some stuff to reclaim. I saw the owner name, address, city, state, zip code, the amount, which for me it said under $100. For you, it might say over $100, so you don't know the exact amount. You will receive an email later in the day, the relationship to owner, and the property type and who it's from. So later I got an email, dear claimant, congratulations, we have reviewed your information and are able to pay your claim without additional documentation. You should receive payment typically within 5 to 10 business days. It's going to be in the check. If you need further assistance, please contact our office at da-da-da. So thank you, and double check that it's still the same address where it was before, because if not, you have to contact them, you have to change them. So there's some additional verification for that. And here it is from me. I blanked out the stuff you don't want to see, and it's only $10. So it wasn't that much. I was expecting $50. I wasn't expecting $99. If it's under $100, I was like, it's probably not that much, but I'll take $10. It's not a lot. This was from 2011 from Google, probably for YouTube, for AdSense or whatever that they didn't pay out. I have no idea how this happened, but it did happen. So I'm not going to complain. It's not a lot, but $10 if invested could grow to $20, $30. It's free money. That's just waiting for you. That's technically yours. And there's a fair amount of people who have $500 or more. So that's why I wanted to make a video about this, because I didn't know about this. So you got Canada, USA, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Netherlands, and there's some other stuff as well. Wait, so how exactly does this work? There's a bunch of unclaimed amounts under my name. Do I just need to fill in the form and send it in? You'll likely need to verify that you are indeed the person listed. I had to prove that I lived at a former address for one claim. Another, some money owed to my deceased grandmother, was a little trickier. I helped my grandfather claim the money by gathering copies of her death certificate and his marriage certificate, and then fill out an affidavit that was publicly notarized, and all that was sent in the Unclaimed Property Bureau of my state. Check arrived a few weeks later. With just a brief look, I found $10 owed to my deceased father. This guy said thank you. I just found out I am entitled to over $500. I'm pretty juiced right now. I like the states that just let you look by last name. My last name is pretty uncommon, and it turns out Texas owes my uncle $1,800. This guy's $250, $50 here, $16 here. I've gotten what I thought was junk mail about it before and just threw them away. They were always, we will get you money if you pay us kind of vibe. Something that I always wanted to look into but kept forgetting. And just for info, mine is from 2005 and I was told that it would still be valid. It could be a refund on taxes or fees that the government needs to send you. So also worthwhile to check, especially right now where people can't get the $1,200 from stimulus check. And we will be discussing about the stimulus in another video. So Illinois is holding the 5th largest amount of unclaimed money in the US. Illinois is also the 6th largest state in terms of population. So that kind of makes sense, and the 5th largest economy. I checked my name and my wife's name a couple of years ago, found some stuff out there, had to fill out a couple forms, we got a couple $100 out of it. 11 out of 10. Awesome. It's not a scam. Gave him my info in January, got a $310 check in March. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So super simple. You go to your state's treasurer's website or through Credit Karma. And if not, I'm going to leave the link below. So if you're from Canada or from Australia or from New Zealand, you want to check that out. If you're not from those areas, also look into your government websites, because maybe in Poland they have it, or Russia or Japan. Now, if you were curious about the states that owe the most amount of money, obviously New York was in there, California, Texas, and Illinois. But one that surprised me was Pennsylvania with $3.2 billion. And New York is winning with $14 billion. California's at $8 billion. So there's a lot of money there. By looking at the total amount of unclaimed money by state and its most current population, we then were able to find the average amount of unclaimed money per person per state. So topping the charts was New York at $704.85, Delaware at $529.36, and Arkansas at $379.37. So maybe there's some guy in New York that there's $10,000 waiting for him. And maybe you are that individual when you're watching this video. So hopefully by the end of this video, if you were able to get some money, leave me a comment down in the section below. Or if you already knew about this and got some checks, also leave a comment down below. So I didn't know about this. I'm sure there's some other people who don't know about this, especially a lot of teenagers and young adults where even $10 is a lot for them. Get your hot and ready noodles. See ya. Thanks so much for watching. Please enjoy your day. Stay safe. And we shall see you guys in the next video.